All right, now it's time for us to make some pet puppets. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make sure that you have your baggie of materials. So you may have a bird puppet, a fish puppet, or a cat puppet. Or maybe you have a dog puppet. I'm going to be making the dog puppet here with you. However, if you didn't get the dog puppet, you're still going to follow all of my same directions. You're just going to be doing it for whatever animal you have. Okay, so first you want to make sure you have your baggie. Inside your baggie, you should have your animal parts that you're going to cut out, your googly eyes. Okay, 2 googly eyes, and then you might have like an extra feather or like a palm, something like that. Okay, you might also have some extra construction paper, just set that aside, and then your baggie, most importantly for your puppy. In addition to the things that were given to you, you're going to need some scissors, some glue, and some crayons. Okay, if I could give a suggestion, glue stick is always easier, but if you just have white glue, that's fine too. So these are the things you need. So if you don't have those things with you, pause the video, go run and get them. Let's get started. So the first thing you're going to want to do, you're going to want to make sure you have your bag, okay? Remember, we're making a puppet. So I want you to take your bag, and then I want you to set it down in front of you off to the side so that this piece here is at the top and it's facing you, okay? So we can just easily glue. The first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to cut out your headpiece, okay? I already started cutting it. So find your face, your head, and go ahead and start giving it a cut, okay? So now, I already started cutting mine to make it easier for the video, but remember, I've been cutting for a long time, okay? So, if you need to pause the video, I'm already done cutting. If you're not done cutting, pause the video now, finish cutting, and then press play, and we'll do this together. Okay, once you've cut out your head, you're gonna set your trash aside. You're gonna take your puppet head, and you're going to glue it on the top of this brown part here. Okay, that way when it moves it has a mouth. Okay, so go ahead, take a little bit of your glue stick. Okay, and then you're just going to stick it on this top part here. Okay, give it a nice little smash. Okay, now it looks like this. We're gonna move on to our body. Okay, same thing. If you're not done, pause the video. We're gonna cut out our dog puppet body. If you do have the dog, or even the fish, or the cat, they have some more difficult pieces to cut, like this little tail here can be a little tricky. So remember, just do your best. Go nice and slow. Okay, and then once you have your doggy body cut, listen very carefully to what we're gonna do with our next parts, okay? Some of your animals just have a mouth, some of yours will have a body. You're gonna take this piece and we're gonna glue it on the bag here, but watch. We're gonna glue the mouth on the under part, like that, so that when we open our puppet to talk, oh, its mouth shows, okay? So again, if you need to pause the video, pause the video, but we're gonna take it, lift that flap up, lift the flap up where your head is, and you're gonna glue it right there, okay? This is gonna be so cute when it's done. Okay, so again, I'm gonna lift up that piece. I'm gonna glue it underneath. Oh, so cute. All right, so now I have my dog puppet body. And then when I go to talk, its mouth is gonna be underneath, okay? All right, so the next thing that you can choose to do is get your googly eyes, okay? Even though our puppy already has eyes, googly eyes are so much better. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna glue our googly eyes over the regular eyes. Now you might find, when you're working on this with adult at home, the glue stick doesn't always make those googly eyes stick super duper well. So if you have something at home like tacky glue or white glue, that might work a little bit better for the googly eyes. It should stick with the glue stick, just like that. Okay, so glue your eyeballs on, and then the very, very last thing we're gonna glue is a little fluff ball tail. Okay, so look, I'm just gonna take my glue. Again, if you have white glue, this might work a little bit better. And I'm gonna glue this to the tip of his tail, or her tail. How cute is that? The next couple things are up to you. Okay, you were given a little piece of construction paper. You can cut out a big old spot or a couple small spots for his belly. You could use the crayons to maybe give it a collar or color in some spots. It's completely up to you, however you want to go about decorating your puppet. Okay, I'm going to show you my finished example. Okay, what I did was I added a little bit of color with my brown crayon. I decided to cut out a spot, big spot for his belly. I colored his tongue, okay? And I just added a little bit of pink to the nose there, okay? And of course, I gave my dog a name. This is Duke, okay? So that's the very last thing that you're going to do. It does not need to look like this, but if you want to pause the video to make yours look somewhat like mine, you can. But this is your time to just be creative and decorate your dog or your cat or your fish, give it a name, and have fun with your puppets.